That's your noise to connect to.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Uncleanables Podcast. And let's hope you can hear us talk.
Yeah, I think we've sorted the audio issues.
Who thought technology would be so hard to kind of get your head around?
You can probably hear us think at the moment. It's
Mate,
so
at the
good.
minute, yeah.
But yeah, we've done a lot. Office has taken a real U-turn in.
Why?
Well, I've just got rid of the desks we had, put new desks in.
yeah.
Signage has gone up.
Famous Ryan fashion.
Yeah. Internet's come in, so cameras have gone up.
Can you guys see the wall?
We've got the new board up.
We've
the new
signed
board.
it. That's 2 signatures. Whoever comes in as a guest
He's
gets
going to get
put...
to sign it. So unfortunately,
And then we're going to auction it off for 4 million.
we were meant to have a guest Friday,
Yes.
just gone. That fell through. They're still coming, but it just needs rearranging. The guest we were meant to have on tomorrow's fallen through as well. He
Brilliant.
couldn't get a babysitter. So
That's all right. Listen, we're here now.
guestless at the moment.
That's all right. We're here.
We've got quite a few booked in,
Yeah.
and now we need to rearrange them ones. We've got one on Saturday,
Yep.
the 9th. Is that when this will come out? Yeah. So we're recording one Saturday.
Yeah, so we're good. We're good. Don't forget as well, we've been waiting for the internet. And now the internet's here.
Yeah.
The internet, a lot more things happen now. And also, I'll be honest, I can't wait for the winter in here because I feel like the winter's really going to tweak things and sharp things off when we got a bit of time on our hands.
Yeah.
Famous last words. So yeah, we'll see how it is.
Yeah, go on. Tell us how your week's been, Big Dan. I know you're about to implode with anger.
Nah, mate, today's just been one of them days I've had a bit of a nightmare, mate, to be honest with you. Pulled up to a job this morning. Do you know, I ain't got a van-mounted pressure washer, yeah? So I've got it in the back of my van, and I've got a gutter vac as well, but my gutter vac is the big 3-engine one. Mm-hmm. And, mate, I'll tell you now, right? If anyone wants my advice on this, I'm going to give it to you. Do not buy the 3-engine gutter vacs. Do you agree, or do you think... I think they're a total waste. The amount
I don't use it nearly as enough for what it costs me,
Never.
but it's very handy to have.
What makes it handier than the smaller one?
For if you're doing I've done $4,000 jobs with that thing in a day.
Yeah.
Which you wouldn't have, you'd be emptying the small one far too much. I've done jobs with that where it's got a drain hose on it. I don't think any of the smaller ones have got drain hoses, but that's a super handy thing. It also holds more.
Yeah.
So you can get more done before you have to, and it's the emptying it that takes time, right? It's
See, I go the other way of it. I think to myself, realistically, so I think the big gutter vac is, if you fill that up, you've got a job on your hands to empty it. Yeah, it's like if you fill that up with wet sludge and shit, you've probably got 35, 40 kilos in a drum that you've got to drag to the bottom of someone's garden. I'd sooner have the little 15 kilos or the 25 kilos.
Yeah, for domestic.
Domestic.
I'd say it's handy to have.
Yeah, no, it's handy to have, don't get me wrong. But I'm coming to my wit's end with it now, and I just want to...
Yeah, if I was in your position, I'd just buy a smaller one,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't sell the one I've got now, if that makes sense. I've already got it.
I might just keep
wouldn't
mine
chop
as a
it in.
spare then. I might just keep mine as a spare, but
Yeah.
I'm losing the will to live with it. I was going to go on a cruise and just throw it in the sea. just retire
Just
it,
Bin
mate.
Laden it out
Yeah,
there.
just bury it at sea. This is where you live now.
Well, let's come in and see it hanging from the rafters.
But yeah, by the lead. But yeah, mate, I've just had a bit of a nightmare of it. I've done some pressure washing this morning for a customer, quite disgruntled. She was busy. I said to her, I'm going to... Basically, she wanted a render clean, but the render was clean. So I say to her, look, I know there's not going to be much of a transformation, so I'm going to tell you now, I want to manage your expectation. What do you expect for this to happen? And she's like, well, my expectations are really high. And I'm like, well, this is a red flag. I was like, because I can't... the wall's not dirty.
Yeah.
I don't know what you want me to do. So anyway, she's like, right, okay, yeah, give it a clean. And I said, I'll do all the windows and all the rest of it. And I did. And yeah, can you hear me, bro? Mm-hmm. And yeah. And then it was just mega busy.
I was trying to not hear you. That's what I was doing.
And then it was just mega busy. She was mega busy. And I was waiting around. I waited around probably for about an hour and a half, ready to talk to her. And I just thought to myself, mate, I just got in my van and drove off. I'm like, what am I doing on a Monday morning? And that's just sent the whole day out.
Yeah, it upsets me when that happens.
I mean, it all started wrong this morning when I woke up. I was like, fuck, I'm still here. I'm still doing this shit.
I've been absolutely just ruining my whole diet at the weekends.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know if it's still a little bit of holiday mode, or I just eat so clean during the week, and then the inner crackhead comes out.
Yeah, but you love an Indian, didn't you?
I don't mind an Indian.
You love takeaways on the weekend.
I love a takeaway on the weekend.
I'm not outing you, bruv.
No. But like, I mean, I had
some big.
So Friday, we were down here all day, me and Zoe, and I ordered a pizza during the day because we were doing bits.
Yeah, cool,
so I was just like, I'll get a pizza. The Domino's is literally, you could walk there. It's so close. So he actually walked around with the pizza. That's how close it is to deliver it.
Did you feel like super fat?
No, I didn't at all. I felt like super like I nearly called him bitch. No, I'm joking. So Friday we had a pizza during the day, and then Friday night we went to IKEA after work and we got the new desk.
Can I just jump on that, mate? Yeah. How's your stomach doing a pizza, bruv? How is your stomach?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't mind. Domino's don't affect me like normal cheese does.
Or do you just
yeah.
Mate, you're raw dogging it.
It just like pizza just doesn't do me like that.
Would fall out of my ass if I
It used to.
I couldn't do
anything else with cheese just ruins my life.
I'd be like a goose.
Yeah.
But you're right. So go on. Then you went IKEA.
Yeah, we went to IKEA and we got back at like 7:45, and I was like, I ain't cooking now. So that's when we got the Indian.
Mate, you had two in one day.
Yeah. Well, hang on, it gets worse. Right. Then the next day, Saturday, I was down here from the morning and I bought me chicken and rice and I had a chicken wrap.
I see it.
Yeah.
I came down here.
Life was good. Eating very healthy. Then, what happened then? Then, I don't think we didn't get anything ordered, but I said to Zoe, like, we'll have our leftover Indian for dinner. We'll just split it between us and the kids.
Is that the computer?
Yeah, it'll be all right. I'll turn it up to listen to the recording. So we got home, we had leftover Indian for dinner.
Yeah.
But my sister-in-law was there.
Yeah.
And with my niece. So we all shared what was left over for two people.
Between four of you?
Between five of us.
Right, so it didn't go far.
Oh, one of them's a baby, but didn't go far. So then I ordered a pizza just to top everyone up. So then I had Indian and pizza again for a second day. And with Domino's, if you order 5 times, you get a free pizza.
Yeah.
So on Sunday, I got up and I had me poached eggs on sourdough and like started the day right. And then I was like, oh, I've got free pizza. So I had pizza for lunch. And then the evening came round and my mother-in-law had got back from seeing her mum, my wife's nan. And I was like, I can't be asked to cook. Should we get McDonald's?
No way. You just drove down there and picked it up?
No, I got it delivered, mate.
Did you get it delivered?
Drive down there.
What do you get when you get McDonald's?
So when you order on Just Eat, they do different things that you can't get in the store. So they do...
Special thing, isn't it?
They do 2 Big Mac, 2 chips, no drink.
Yeah.
For like, it's like a tenner or something, like 12 quid.
That's brilliant. Is that what you get?
Yeah, that's what I got yesterday.
Mate, go on the boy.
Yeah, they didn't last very long either.
You can smash 2 Big Macs though, can't you?
About 3 bites, mate. 2 Big Macs.
It's light work, mate.
3 bites each.
It's light work.
But yeah, so I've just had an absolute shocker. And I think when you eat shit, it does like demotivate you a little bit.
Mate, eating shit is a huge catalyst, I think.
What doesn't help as well, I've not been to the gym since before I went on holiday.
Mate, okay, so hear me out, right? Not about the holiday thing, about the food thing, right? Because this, I always do this everywhere I go. I don't know what it is. I don't know why my brain works like this, right? But go in a Spanish supermarket, yeah, like a Mercadona or what's another one they got over there?
Lidl.
Or yeah, whatever. Go in a Mercadona. I'm trying to think of another one, but I can't.
Supermercado,
right? And like, look at all the produce, or whatever you want to call it, and it's all natural. And like the veg aisles are really big and all the rest of it, right?
Yeah, it don't look right, does it? Because you're not used to seeing it.
Mate, go in an English one. And it's like, there's a whole aisle. Like, there's an Asda near me, yeah, in South Woodham. And it's like, I'm not trying to say like I'm picking apart Asda, I'm not. But like the fresh section, like the fresh veg section and the fruit section is at the front, yeah? And the meat's on the side. Mate, that's all you need. And a couple of cleaning products. And then the whole rest of this store, like 60,000 square metres, yeah, it's just shite. And it's like every variety of crisp, every variety of chocolate and all the rest of it. And you think, that's the killer.
Yeah.
That's what's doing you. And then like, mate, I'm a sucker for it, but I always judge people's carts. It's an older thing as you're getting older. Eventually it'll get boring like me, and then you'll start looking into people's carts and go, oh, fucking hell, mate. You want to lose
dog
that.
food? You can't eat that.
Yeah. But yeah, you see some people and you're like, I do it all the time. I mutter under breath and I'm like, mate, you should
you know when I do that, when I go window cleaning and you see the glass bin.
Oh, really?
And you notice they've got 15 bottles of wine in there.
Yeah, I know.
And you know it's collected once a week, big man.
Yeah, I know. Some of them
That's
wine
every
bins,
week, the
some of them
glass
wine
bins.
Are naughty.
Yeah.
Mate, they'll grass you up, them wine bins.
Yeah.
They'll grass you up hardcore.
And I think, how are you functioning? That's wild.
I think some of them. But, mate, I remember when I was living with my mum, and, mate, we would overflow one. Mate, if me and my mum got on one once, we would overflow it.
That's terrible.
It's naughty, isn't it?
Yeah.
But that's why I'm who I am today. Yeah. That's why I'm seasoned veteran.
That's why it calms the autism, doesn't it? It brings you down a peg.
And then I gave up the drink when I left her, like obviously because I'm not drinking.
You started thriving.
No, and then I just started a business. And now look at me. Started thriving. But yeah, no, it's an interesting one. But today, mate, today's taking it out of me. It's clapped my cheeks.
Yeah, I always think like when you have like a rough, not necessarily a rough weekend, but if you don't eat great over the weekend or you have a little couple of drinks or whatever, and then you have a difficult Monday, you find it 10 times harder than if that Monday was difficult but you hadn't done that stuff. Yeah. But it goes on to like how do you stay motivated to do the job when you have days like that?
Mate, I've got like a real. It's almost laughable, you could say, but it keeps me going. Right. So this is a great comment that is it Dan from Appleyard?
Yeah.
Dan from Appleyard.
Did he leave the comment? Is that what you're trying to say?
That's what we're getting on.
Yeah,
That's what we're getting on. So Dan from Appleyard left a comment and he said, "How do you guys stay motivated? Apart from autism, apart from the tism,
And cocaine's really expensive now.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. So we don't do that anymore, unfortunately. No, mate, I've always been like that. I'm very, I would say, quite hard on myself. I have days off, don't get me wrong, but my days off are still productive. So I've always got to do some sort of I've always got to finish on a positive on a day, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I've got a good one for you. If I don't go to the gym, I'll do 100 press-ups.
Yeah.
And that's no negotiation. I'm not saying like this ain't a bodybuilding podcast, it ain't. But all I'm saying is, Definitely is, mate. Two absolute wham geezers. But I
ain't even been gym for most of the month.
But if I don't go to the gym, I'll do 100 press-ups. Because that's it.
See, I don't have that motivation.
Do you not?
No.
If you don't go to the gym, you just don't go to the gym.
If I don't go to the gym, it's because I've got something more important to do. Like the gym is a very close second in importance to work.
It is
for
now.
me.
I used to go every day.
Like during COVID, I'm not saying like I was fucking depressed, but it was rough for me. I struggled badly with my mental health.
Have you got a brain where you have to be doing something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a brain like that.
Yeah, so I was doing cocaine and alcohol to try and stay sane, which in hindsight didn't help.
Do you know I never done that? I done gear, but it never got hold of me like that. It never did.
Yeah,
you know
so during COVID was just nothing better to do.
But then, what would a week in COVID look like for you?
We weren't doing anything. I don't like every day was a Saturday,
mate,
but we weren't going crazy. Like it weren't fucking like getting on it, going mental every night. But every day I was having a drink. I must have done $6,000 on my credit card in alcohol during lockdown.
And it naughty, innit? I'd like to know how much
I weren't
doing
a lot of cocaine. It was like little bits.
No, I know what you mean. But like it just, I was the same, right? So I was the same. So I was like an I know it sounds silly. I was like an adventurer. So there was a forest opposite where I lived, and I was over there nearly every day. Not because I wanted to, just because I had to do something.
They didn't want you in the house.
No, but I didn't want to be in the house. No. Bearing in mind, I'd never had social media. I only had social media when I was like later on. So it was like I never had anything, and then I didn't have the Xbox and all the distractions I had now.
There's only so much Xbox you can play though. Yeah, I find playing my PlayStation nice when I haven't got time to play it.
Yeah.
But once I've got all the time to play it, I don't want to play it.
Yeah, mate. Like, should we talk about Pokemon Go? Like, bro, what have you got? Have you got a Charizard? This one round the bins. Yeah, no, but like that's the thing, and I'll fixate on something, and then I'll learn about it and do it and all the rest of it. But ultimately, I need to have a task for my brain.
Yeah.
Like my missus goes on holiday. She can go on holiday for 2 weeks and sunbathe for 2 weeks.
Yeah, I find it very difficult to
I'd jump off the jetty, mate, and just be done with it. I couldn't do that.
I find it very difficult to turn off. And for me, I thrive when I've got stuff to do. And when I haven't got stuff to do, I get anxiety.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I'm like forgetting something.
Yeah.
Even though, I mean, there's always something to do, but like important stuff.
Do you know what I get anxiety? You brought your exact. I know you're going to agree with me on this. I had a lazy day Sunday, and I woke up at 10 o'clock. No, I got out of bed at 10 o'clock, right? And mate, I felt like the biggest waste of space on this planet.
Yeah, I can't.
The
I
fear
cannot.
Was eating me alive.
I'll wake up at 5 every day.
Yeah.
Like without
PM.
Today it was 4:58. My alarm goes off at 5 during the week.
What, o'clock?
Yeah, o'clock. Yeah. 5 shillings. No, and if I don't, at the weekends when my alarm don't go off, I still get up. I still set my alarm on a Saturday, even though I don't work Saturdays anymore, because 2 days of no alarm is just too kind to myself. I can't have that kind of gratification in my life. But on a Sunday, I wake up at 5.
Yeah.
And I'll start doing something.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
I can't. I'll maybe sit there on my phone whilst I have my coffee.
Yeah.
But then once that's done, like I have to do something.
Yeah, I totally agree.
I've downloaded this app on my iPad, and I like trace photos and turn them into like drawings and then colour them in.
Yeah, I think we're done here.
No, right. And there's a method behind my madness.
Go on.
Because it occupies my brain.
Yeah.
But it's not work.
Yeah, that's very good.
So no one can have a go at me.
Yeah, I know.
Because people have a go at me all the time. They're like, "Oh, you're working too. Oh, you're working." And I'm like, "Mate, I've got people to book in."
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I'm on a big 150 since the start of July. Well, since not even the start of July because I didn't have my ads on. So since like mid-July, end of July, 24th of July, 150 customers. It's like, do you know how much time that takes? Like just to manually book them in, call it 3 minutes a customer. That's 450 minutes.
Yeah, it's a long time.
Just booking booking the people in.
Over 5 hours.
Then you've got all of like the text back and forth and
Yeah.
like, oh, what time are you going to be here? Oh, you booked in 2.5 weeks, mate. What the fuck are you talking about? How am I meant to know when I'm going to be there?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to make it there.
Mate, I might not even be alive.
Yeah.
In 2 weeks.
Exactly.
But no, in terms of motivation, you've just got. I can't say you've just got to because it's everyone's different. But
You got to find that thing that, like for me, what keeps me going is crippling debt. And I know if I don't go to work, the debt will take hold, and it's all game over then.
do you know another thing as well? Like that, I've said this to someone as well, mate. I've got no more dices to roll. This is it now. If this don't work for me, I'm a fucking bum.
No, you just go get a job, mate.
Yeah, no, I know.
Like we are the
Exactly.
most employable people,
No, I
but
know,
also
no.
the least employable people.
If I go and get a job, I've lost. If I go and get a job, that's it.
I don't know. So my ex-business partner, my best mate, other than you, Dan, who was, you know him. I love you. Other than Dad, my best mate, my other best mate.
My real best.
He's
mate.
got more autism, so like ultimately better or worse depends which way you look at it.
Oh, mate, yeah.
Yeah.
There's enough
But
extra chromosomes to make a
we had
third
this
geezer.
business
Go on.
that was doing really well. Then we started another business, sold that first business. I decided I didn't want to be doing this second business, so I walked away. That ended up not working for him because he went in with another person. She was a bit controlling and he didn't like that. So he took some time off and worked on his own for a little bit. And he done the affiliate sites like what I'd done before I started Curbside. And he done really well. But, I mean, long story short, he got arrested for something. The police took away his laptop and the site tanked because he couldn't work on it. They wouldn't give it back to him.
I'm not laughing at him.
No,
I'm laughing the way you just said it.
It's a fuck situation.
He was doing really well. Anyway,
Right.
he got arrested.
So anyway, he'd managed to sell what was left at the end and he got quite a bit of money, but then didn't want to start a new business.
Right.
So now he's got a job that pays him really fucking well.
Yeah.
He is like head of his team of marketing in that business.
Yeah.
and he has like almost
He's
free
won.
reign.
Yeah.
So it's like he's got his own business without having to raise any money.
Well, that's perfect.
And he gets paid really well.
Yeah. Well,
which is the opposite of what we get.
Yeah, basically. But like, also, how many stories like his end that way?
No, but he's still trying to start his own business.
Yeah.
So
I know him.
He
Good
still
luck to
wants to do
him.
like he's got it's a really really cool concept, and they're making movements, him and another fella, and he will do well out of it. It will do well, but
What's it in? Can you say or not?
it's cybersecurity. It's basically like Fiverr, you know Fiverr.
Yeah.
But for cybersecurity, so you can go and hire someone to
Try and hack
your website, try and like
That's
find impurities or coder.
Yeah.
Like just stuff around that world rather than like it's more specialist basically.
Yeah, I've got you. Very clever.
But I'm not saying that I could be in his position, but he's doing just as well in that position as I mean, he's arguably better in his position than I am in mine. But
I mean, he's obviously got a good skill set and it works for him. And
you're a business owner, you've got a good skill set.
Yeah, but I'm not. I've got.
It's not specialist, but it's good.
Yeah, I've got a skill set where it's like it benefits me because
you know all the colours and stuff.
Yeah, and all the trains, like every train ever made. But things like I know it sounds silly, like I know how to get out of bed and I know how to set an alarm and be on time.
Yeah, exactly. You got work ethic.
Yeah. But I can't believe that's like 80% of the battle.
That's 95% of the battle,
yeah,
bro.
like, mate, turning up is.
Like, imagine like when we try and employ people, that's the only thing that I need.
Yeah, bro,
I just need you to turn up to work, and like you will get paid.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
It's like you don't even really have to be good at the job. Like that bit can come later.
We can train you. Just get here. Just get here.
But yeah, staying motivated is obviously going to be different for everyone. Like I'm a great believer in putting yourself in uncomfortable situations to keep yourself on track. If you're someone who struggles to self motivate and like self manage yourself,
yeah.
So like if you're someone who's like, I can't be asked to go to work today, I just won't go.
Yeah.
Like for me, it's not even the debt position I'm in that gets me to get up and go. Like I just feel really guilty if I don't go to work.
Yeah, I do as well.
And
what
just
makes
the way
you
my
feel
brain
guilty?
works. I don't know, it's the way my brain works.
Yeah. See, I feel like if I have a day off, I'm going to lose. Maybe I'm going to lose a customer, or the money like I know it sounds silly, but I think right. If I don't go to work tomorrow, yeah, let's say I've got £350 day, right? I'm going to have to push that over, right? So now I've got to work harder the remaining days of the week.
Yeah.
Well, to me that seems so illogical.
If that's what works for you, then that's what you got to remind yourself of.
But I think a lot of people have to. I think you've just got to zoom out a little bit.
Yeah.
And you just got to look at the bigger picture, because if you did see the bigger picture, you wouldn't do a lot of the things you do.
No. I think is like everything we talk about comes down to what do you want from your business? Because if you just want to be a one-man band and have the freedom to say, I don't want to go to work today, then you can. That's fine. But if you're trying to build something and you want to take on staff, realistically, you need to be the pinnacle of what the staff members should be. Like if they see you not pulling your weight, or you just like can't be asked to go to work, they're gonna, you're the average of the people you spend the most time with.
Yeah.
And if you're not pulling your weight, then you just have to set the rules and stick to them. I'm a stickler for rules as well, which helps. So like the rules I give Elliot are the rules I live by, because I'd feel really guilty if I wasn't practicing what I preach.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
As well.
I know, I totally agree. In terms of motivation, though, I don't want to sound like a knob, but I don't think you can teach it. Like it's in you and it's there, and you just have to zone into it. It's like, what's another way you could look? This is mate. This is going to fucking divide the room. Let's say you got a partner, yeah. I feel like I've got a partner. I feel like I have an obligation to look after myself for my partner's sake, right? Because she met me when I was like, whatever, when I was
Did she know you had autism when she met you? Or
mate, you can smell it on me. What are you talking about?
Or have you just slowly disappointed her over the years?
When I was younger, I used to have a tag on my arm.
Yeah.
And it used to say, like, be careful, I have autism, I might bite you. But since then, I lost it. I think it was when I was playing with trains. But it's exactly the same thing. A lot of people, well, some people don't. So I'll be like, right, I feel like an obligation. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I just think things like that. I just think, mate, you're fucking young. Do you know what I mean? Like, mate, we are animals at this age. Like, this is my last 10 years of being an absolute killer. When I'm 40, I'll slow down. Now I'm in my prime. It's like, of course I'm going to go out and do it. I'm going to be doing 12, 14-hour days when I can. Of course I can. And I can do it.
But I think we've got an end goal. And if you work back from our end goal, which is the best way to get to your goals, it needs us to do those days.
Yeah.
To provide work for new staff members.
Yeah.
But if your goal, you've got to know what your goal is. If your goal is to just fill up your diary and decide, you know, if and when you want to work, then your motivation is going to be very different.
But then also, you can do that and you can live that life of a 70-year-old man who's semi-retired and plays golf once a week, but then you can't moan when you can't afford things because of you're not putting in the work.
Yeah.
Like, there has to be a give and take.
Arguably, though, I think the people that are doing 4 days a week probably earn the most money.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about the dude who's doing 4 days a week with 6 members of staff.
No. If the dude's on their own.
Mate, do you reckon he wants to let everyone know he's here or what?
I don't know if they picked that up. The dudes that work on their own take home the most money.
Yeah.
Other than the guys with, you know, lots of staff. Because their overheads are minimal. As long as they're putting in a decent amount of money a day. Like that's one end of the spectrum, good. Then you've got a big shit section in the middle, and then 4 vans plus. It starts to get better again, I think.
Do you think?
Well, I think people would argue that it's probably 6 vans plus, but I know people with 4 vans, I know people with 5 vans, I know people with 6 vans. They're all living very well.
Yeah, but how?
You know, they all complain. They all complain, but I mean, Lee Pryor was complaining. So there's always shit, but after 4 vans, I think it starts to get better.
But I think there comes an element as a man, right? And as a man, and as someone who's like, I'm going to say it, business owner. I don't like saying that, like business owner, because I just think I'm a window cleaner. But you could say it's business owner. You have to read between the lines, right? And you have to appreciate no one's ever going to say to you, yeah, mate, it's a piece of piss. No one is. Do you know what I mean? Sit down with Jeff Bezos, mate. He'll be like, listen, this was like, I've worked 6 lifetimes in one.
Yeah.
Like, trust me, no one's worked harder than me. He's not going to tell you it was easy. No one is. So
you don't get days off as a business owner, but if you've got a job, then you can have days off. But they're 2 very different things.
Do you know, I'll tell you one thing, right? I had this conversation over the weekend with someone. And another thing you got to remember, right? I know this is going to really belittle this industry, and I don't mean it the way it comes across, right? But a lot of people have sleepless nights over things and, oh, yeah, like I've got to get to them and got to get to that. At the end of the day, right, the worst that you could ever do is fuck up someone's windows, right? And they're not as clean anymore. That's it. Yeah. It's not like you're going to blow up a motorway or you don't put a plumbing fitting on right and it leaks and it floods a children's hospital or something. It's really not that deep. So it's like, go and give it your all. But also, like, just remember, it's like you're just cleaning windows. Like, I know that's really dumbing it down, yeah, because there's a lot more moving parts.
I know what you're trying to say.
But a lot of people,
I think everyone knows what you're trying to say.
A lot of people beat themselves up over it and be like, no, I've got to get there. And it's like, mate, you can just breathe and chill.
Yeah, but as a business owner, I think we're all a little bit control freaky.
Yeah, and we're trying to get to it.
You're trying to control the situation, and a lot of it is uncontrollable.
And how many times have me and you rung each other? We ring each other every day and we're like, oh, mate, what? Like, not every day we moan, but some days we moan, and we always remind each other, mate, chill. It's like, listen, you've had a bad day. It's cool.
I mean, most days we moan.
Go and have a poo, go and have a glass of red wine and a wank, and you'll be golden. You'll be brand new again.
In the customer's garden?
In that order. You just say, mate, can I use your Kazi? And then just grab a bottle of Chianti out of the wine cooler and then just run in there. Whatever the intro is. But,
I've forgotten it. I can't get on there no more.
No, tell me about it.
Shocking.
I just got to go on our homemade video in the shower.
But yeah, it's a tough one, you know, trying to stay motivated, particularly if you are prone to procrastination. But you just got to remind yourself what you're doing it for. And if you're kind of where you want to be, then don't stress about staying motivated. I don't think it's important as much.
There's got to be an element of where you're at as well. Like where there's got to be an element of like, this is where I'm at. Like I've kind of hit it now in certain aspects, and I'm like, a couple of people have offered me a job saying Canvey Island, and I know I don't want to go to Canvey Island. Whereas before I would have been like, yeah, but now I'm like, no, I'm going to nip that in the bud now, because I'm going to go and do it. I'm going to hate the journey there. I'm going to hate cleaning it and hate the journey back.
It's a horrible place to try and get work as well.
Really?
There's certain areas that just don't lend themselves. Like there's obviously like a couple of really busy guys there. I think Southwood and where you are is one of them.
What do you mean? There's a couple of guys that are busy.
Yeah, like you don't get as many leads, or the lead cost when you're marketing is much
higher.
I
told you this on an episode.
Canvey's the same.
Yeah.
Canvey's
the
same.
It's so small.
It's not even that. Like,
it is that, bruv.
I just think it's small, but there's people servicing a lot of the work already.
Yeah.
Like, whereas with a bigger area, although you've got more window cleaners, there's like more people fucking up. But if one guy's really good, but he's got, you know, 500 houses in a place with 5,000 houses.
Yeah, then it's curtains.
It's like,
you're out.
Yeah, you've got the majority line share of probably the good customers there. So it's a difficult nut to crack.
Yeah.
It's a difficult nut to bust. What have I been up to this week? I got a 25 grand loan.
Mate, tell me about it.
I got a 25 grand loan.
Yeah, but like, how'd you do it? Do you ring them up? Do you just apply online?
I applied online. I went on to Barclays. I was going to put the money in myself.
You bank with Barclays?
Yeah, I don't like... I like having my money...
What does putting the money in yourself?
I've got 25 grand that I was going to put into
the business.
Into the business. But I want that money there in case it all goes tits up.
Yeah.
Because if I've used that money...
Flight to Mexico, innit? Just
and
out.
I can't get a loan, then it's curtains.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas if I get the loan and it all goes tits up, I've got 25 grand I can put in. So I like to keep some money aside. So I was like, if I could borrow the money and it's not too expensive...
Very good point.
As long as it makes sense, right? So if it's like fucking going to cost you 1,500 quid a month repayments to borrow 25 grand, it's like not worth it.
What is the repayment?
500 quid.
Mate, that's light work.
Yeah. Over 5 years, it's like, it's not like I don't think it's expensive. Out of that 25 grand, I wanted to get 2 new vans, sign write them, systems in them.
Bought and paid for?
No. So finance the vans, use the money to pay for the deposits.
Yeah.
So that 500 turns into 950 when you add the...
Yeah.
I've bought 2 vans. I've paid for the sign writing. I've paid for 100,000 leaflets.
Hey, my boy.
What else have I done?
When they're going out and where they're going out?
And they're not even here yet.
Do you know where you're going to drop
them? I might do 20,000 in September if they come in time. But... Are
you going to drop any over winter?
No.
No, that's a sticky one.
Not for the first.
Mate, what are you going to do with them? It's like 16 pallets.
It's 4 pallets.
It's 4 pallets?
Yeah.
What, they're just going to be kicking about downstairs?
No, I'll probably put them at the end of the room or something, yeah.
What, 4 metric ton of leaflets?
Yeah.
You're going to walk them upstairs?
They're going to come boxed, didn't they, in individual boxes. I've asked him to put them in boxes so I know how many I can... Because I'm not sending them all out at once. I need to know...
Mate, where's your head at? Why have you done that?
Well, because I've borrowed the money, so I need to get some money back, mate. I can't just say, if I just bought 2 vans, put systems in it, sign write them, and I didn't add any more work, all I've done is added 900...
What does looking at 80,000 leaflets for 6 months do for your business?
It's not going to be for 6 months, because I might do 20,000 for September.
And then when?
So leave 80,000, and then in like December, I'll put in the order for March. Or April. And I'll go drop them off in January. So it's going to be like 2 months.
You can't drop them off in January. Don't worry like that.
When can you drop them off?
Well, like I think it's a week or 10 days before they get delivered. Royal Mail don't want them kicking around,
Is
big
it?
man. Yeah, mate, you've done it now. It don't matter, but we live and learn.
Well, yeah, you got to store 100,000 leaflets if you buy 100,000 leaflets,
Yeah,
mate.
but or you can, or you can do it quick. You can do it smarter. Not to shoot you down, but you can get it delivered to them and then they take it.
Yeah, I could have done, but then they still need to go out, didn't they?
They need to go out then and there, yeah.
Which don't want to do.
Yeah, bun that.
Yeah, I also can't afford to send them all out at once.
Yeah, bun you postman pack.
Yeah, so 2 new vans have been bought. Systems have been quoted for. I just need to pay for them. Sign rine's been paid for. I haven't insured them yet. I've not got them yet, but that's going to be more money. It's been an expensive month. But we have added 150 new customers in 2 weeks. I've added 30 customers this month. We're on the 4th. So we're just shy of 10 a day at the moment.
That's insane, unbelievable.
But again, I'm spending 140 quid a day, which is like $4,000 a month. Which is a lot of money. And it's up. My van was in for fucking everything. That was 750 quid. Water tank and the water tank and the pure water system was paid for out of that as well. So, with any luck, we'll have pure water by the end of August, definitely, which will be handy. Because like now, after we finish here, I've got to go fill up with water,
mate,
which
jarring.
is just fucking long.
It's jarring.
And we're going out for dinner, so it's going to be like a 9 o'clock water visit.
Mate, can you believe I got a window clean?
What after this?
After dinner.
Have you?
Yeah, I might just say to her tomorrow morning.
You can't tell. It's going to be like 9 o'clock, bro.
Yeah, she's all right. She's an old girl. She's always in. Just start rattling her door and get her out of bed. Where's that 18 quid?
Yeah, so it's been an expensive month. There really isn't any turning back now. I need to feel the work. But Elliot's full, and
How many customers is Elliot servicing?
We're on about 530, which doesn't seem like a lot, but our prices are really good. So the round's about 130k at the moment, which is about 11 grand a month on average.
And Elliot does 100 of that.
He'll do all of them if
Elliot does 130k a year.
Well, yeah,
That's what I'm trying to get at.
yeah, we'll do, yeah.
He will do.
Yeah, but at the moment I'm doing all the first cleans, so he's not doing them at the moment. But I think he could do them, yeah. Definitely.
Do you think you could get a do you know what I was thinking about the other day? Do you know them like Volkswagen Caddy vans? Do you know what the payload is on one of them? Because I was thinking if you can get like
I've bought a small van.
You have?
Yeah, it's long wheelbase, Peugeot partner. It's a ton.
Yeah, so if you put a 650 tank in
I'm putting a 500 in it. You could put a 650 in, but it just seems a little bit overkill for... Like 650 tank will run you about 850 once everything's installed and in.
Yeah.
Which, although it's still under the limit, if you're pulling 850 every day, well, for at least the first part of the day whilst it's full, you're just putting it under undue stress. Whereas with a 500, you'd be at around about 650, 700 at full capacity. And then you've got 300 kilo to put gutter vac in.
Sand, if you want to.
It won't do any pressure washing in it. That'll be for the big van. We'll stay for that.
You happy with your big van?
Yeah, it's just like I've got 3 days this week, and I know it doesn't help me this week because I haven't got the van yet. But I've got 3 days this week where I'm doing 17 first cleans every day.
Mate, you're joking, man.
No. They're all really close together. But it's like doing that in the big van is just tiresome, difficult.
It's horrible, mate.
And like I pulled up to a job today and the customer requested a Monday, but they weren't in, so I didn't clean the windows because it was the first clean. I've just deleted her from the system because I was like, you're going to fuck me about, you ain't getting a window cleaner from me. But I've had to pull up like on the corner of the road on double yellows because there's no parking spaces, there's no driveway, and it's like, but there was enough space for a small van, but it's just not enough space for my big van.
I find them big vans, honestly, I find them just so ridiculous.
They're great for like doing roof cleaning, pressure washing. I've got a pressure washer in there.
Big jobs,
Like,
fantastic.
Excellent.
But
Sand,
dailies,
everything.
no way.
And they're great because we've had to pick up loads of stuff. It's a brilliant thing to have. But specifically for window cleaning, it's overkill.
Yeah,
it's not great.
I totally agree.
And especially when you're turning up to first cleans, you don't know what they're like. Like, you can't turn around on people's driveways where, like, sometimes you can with a smaller van. So you can pull into a driveway.
Yeah, totally.
Wherever, or in
some
a big
driveways,
van.
I can do a 3-point turn.
I've got to like wait where it's a main road, and you've got to like wait for the traffic to stop and pull out and then reverse back. Everyone's queuing, and you just feel like a mug.
Can I just say a mega point, by the way, that I've clocked on first cleans, and do you know who gave me the inspiration? Harry from Harry's Cleaning. So Harry, I'll give him a shout out. He does phenomenal footage, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
His content's incredible.
You just reminded me. I'm going to give someone else a shout out when you're done.
So, do you know the Vivo? So I was using a pump sprayer for ages.
Yeah.
So I was using a pump sprayer. So pump it up, right? And I think it was something like 10 litres. No, it was about 15 litres, right? 15 litres, fill it up with water and Ubic, right? And you've got 15 kilos on your shoulder and you're dragging it around, right? So you're dragging it around the house with your pole and all the rest of it to spray a couple of windows to then carry it back to the van and put it back on the van, right? And I sat there and I was like, mate, there's an easier way. Watch one video of Harry. Mate, he's got a little squeegee bottle. So then I thought to myself, mate, went on Amazon, and you know the gardening ones, when you pump up the top? Bruv, one of them. It's like 2.5 litres, 3 litres, 3 kilos. It just clips onto my belt and I just walk through the garden with it.
It does top windows as well?
Yeah. You can do it on the jet, on an actual, like a sniper jet, and then, just do it up, pump it up and spray it. It won't hit like softies and fascias.
No.
But you won't need it for that. And I just thought, mate, what am I doing?
That's quality. What a great idea.
But things like that, yeah, totally.
Yeah.
And another good one as well, you put hypo in it and clean stone.
Yeah, I've seen people do that.
Which I've done. But
they don't last. They'll be dead now.
It died on the job.
Yeah.
I put hypo through it. I never rinsed it through. It's only like £6.
I don't think it even matters if you rinse it through. It's dead as soon as you put the hypo through it. But yeah, we had a message on Instagram from a guy called Traditional Touch Window Cleaning. And get this, I haven't told you this, but it's incredible. So big fan of the podcast. Started traditional window cleaning around 1 year ago.
Yeah.
Currently got 240 customers and turning over 50k. I think it's really, really impressive.
That's beautiful.
The podcast gives me so much energy and shows me I'm not just alone in this world of entrepreneurial problems. Right? And I said, that's fucking quality, mate. I'll give you a shout out. Shout out Traditional Touch Window Cleaning. Bro. But then he's messaged back and he's just taken on his first employee. So fucking good on you, mate. I've only just read that. So yeah, that's quality, incredible. Mate. You crack on. Do
you know what? I'm going to jump on that as well. Because I've actually been in contact with a fellow who just does traditional. And he says that he picks up so much work because a lot of people actually want traditional. So when you get a customer that wants traditional, when you get a customer that says, can I have my windows cleaned with the old-fashioned method? They actually want that method. They don't just want their windows cleaned. They want that method of cleaning.
I disagree with that. I think they don't want the pure water-free system because they've had a bad experience.
Yeah.
I don't think they give a shit what way they get it clean. They just want clean windows.
Potentially.
But they know that the traditional way isn't going to leave water spots.
Yeah. And
it's because they've had a bad experience with someone who's done a shit job.
But that's what I mean. So they actually want that service.
Yeah.
So 250 in a year is incredible. His growth's incredible. I reckon it's only going to carry on.
I met a guy a little while ago who was cleaning a shop next to the shop I was cleaning. And he was traditional. And he charged a premium.
Go on.
Like, he was a traditional window cleaner, but he charged a premium. So, like, a 3-bed house would be 50 quid a clean.
Yeah.
And I thought, that's how I would do it. Like, if you want a traditional clean, you're going to pay for it.
Totally.
I'm not doing it at 9 quid because that's what was done back in the day.
Do you want to know?
Because the norm is now water-fed pole.
Do you know what that fella told me the weekend? We was talking over the weekend. Do you know what he said?
What?
He said he finishes by 1, aims to finish at 1 every day, right? He says he then canvas till 3 or 4 every day.
But how many customers has he got? Because that's like...
He's got over 1,000. But then there's 3 members of staff.
That's mental though, isn't it? How are you finishing at 1 and then canvassing for 3 hours with 1,000 staff members, with 3 staff?
No.
3
You've
staff.
got 1,000 customers, bro.
Yeah, 1,000 customers, 3 staff.
Yeah.
Traditional, which takes longer.
Mate, I ain't got a fucking clue how it works. But all I'm saying is what an interesting take.
Yeah. Not that I don't like traditional window cleaners. I just think I ain't got a clue what's going on.
What, eh?
That's just like not all of them, obviously. Like, but the ones that like, I'm not saying he's a bullshitter, but like, how does he know how many customers he's got?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I guarantee you he runs on pen and paper. Guarantee it. Absolutely would put my 25 grand in my bank account on it that he runs on pen and paper.
What else can you guarantee?
That he hasn't got 1,000 customers.
Do you not reckon?
No, everyone I've spoken to that has like come to me for a little bit of, not they've made me sound like a cunt, come to me for a little bit of like,
What a cunt.
yeah, that's come to me for a little bit of like training. That's the wrong word.
Advice, mate. Just say advice.
It's not that. It's more like mentorship.
Yeah.
Because they've wanted something that I've spoken about, and I've gone like, first things first, get a CRM, because they never have a CRM.
Yeah.
All of them never have a CRM. And when they put their customers into the CRM, it's half of what they think they've got.
Oh, really?
Half. George was the best example of that. And today is my best success story.
I quote that once a month, that Georgia story.
It's my biggest success
just
story.
makes so much sense, doesn't it?
He thought he had 750 customers, didn't have Squeegee or any CRM, put them into Squeegee.
By the way, Squeegee, we're giving you free. We're just like pumping you out here.
Yeah.
Do you want to give us a sponsorship?
Spent 2 days importing, like manually putting in all of his customers into Squeegee. He put the effort in.
I remember.
Only ended up with 450 or 400 or something like that.
Yeah.
So it was way less than he thought. His turnover was slightly less than he thought because he was basing it on 750 customers, which really gave him a kick in the arse to go, right, I need to sort that out, which he's done. And now he's like, he lost his staff member. He's just gone through everything that could go wrong for him. He's gone through, and he's come out the other side, and now he's like looking at taking on 4 staff members.
Mate, he's churning through it.
Yeah,
he's churning through it. And do you know what as well? Like I know it sounds horrible. I do kind of feel a little bit bad for him because also geographically he's right on his own, isn't he?
Yeah,
he's not even like near us.
There's a couple of guys in the Discord from Cornwall.
Oh, is it?
Around where he is, but Cornwall's just so spaced out.
Yeah.
It's not condensed. It's difficult. It's similar to Wales.
Yeah.
I think some parts of Wales where you've just got like, there's small towns, but there might be 500 houses in the town.
Mate, Wales, geographically, Wales is a nightmare.
Yeah.
To drive around Wales is just, it's just game
It's
over.
just a little bit, it's just that little bit more difficult to get.
Yeah.
Like a more compact round. But he's put so much effort in and it's working.
Yeah, mate, good on him.
It's working. And I think, but just everyone you speak to.
I think the CRM, totally. I think the CRM's a huge, it's just a huge, like even, I know it sounds silly, but like if you said to me before I had it, what did you do to, and my memory was better back then because it had to be. But like now I can go back and tell you what I made in the last 8 weeks.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally pound for pound.
Yeah.
And like things like that is incredible.
And you can use that information
and look
to
forward.
Decide what you want to do in the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, totally.
Or 8 weeks.
Totally.
But before, it's like what you thought was there.
Yeah.
Like you might have put down what you earned, but not what you spent.
Yeah.
Or, you know, you've added 20 new customers, but you've ignored the fact that cost you $1,000.
Yeah.
And it's like there's that delay when you spend the money now, but you don't get the money back from the customers till next month or whatever.
Yeah, mate, totally agree.
You don't realise that when you're not tracking it, and it's very difficult to.
I don't track
make decisions.
I don't track. I do track things, but I don't like a lot of people as well. They track churn and things like that, and I mean, I'm not at that level yet to kind of.
Squeegee does the churn rate for you.
So when I lose a customer, I just delete them.
Yeah.
But will that go on the churn statistics?
So.
I was going to say, I thought you'd have to actually say like the active.
You shouldn't delete them though, because the whole point of having the customer is so you can remarket to them.
Yeah, but if you don't want them as a customer,
well, if you don't want them as a customer, it's a different story. But if they're just like, we don't want a window cleaner anymore, or we found someone cheaper, that's fine. They still get the gutter text in September.
Yeah, like
they
I've
still get the pressure
before.
washing text in March.
Mate, I've been customers all the time. if they make me like a cup of tea with PG tips, mate, you're gone. I don't want to drink that slop.
But you know what I mean? It's like, don't delete them unless you've had a falling out.
No, I know what you mean. No. I know exactly.
And you really don't want to.
No, if you're getting deleted, you're like, mate, I've deleted like 3 people in my life. Like, you know what I mean? You've got to do something horrible, which I don't really want to work with you.
But yeah, it's good. And the other thing you can't do when you're running on pen and paper is send a text out to your customers telling them that it's gutter season. Do you want your gutters cleared?
So I'm gonna get a new gutter vac. I'm gonna order it tonight. Thanks for reminding me. And I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that at the end of this summer, and send out a text message. And I've never done one. I have done one. I've done one at Christmas.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna specifically aim it for.
Yeah, I'm going to do mine in September, and I don't really want to take on another staff member till January, because I know we're going to lose a chunk of customers because they're just like summer soldiers. And
so why don't you just wait then?
Because we're going to have a big influx of, like, I've got about 1,500 customers on my squeegee now. They're not regular. But people I've worked for over the last 4 years.
Yeah, so where's the influx going to come from?
When I send a text out about the guys.
Do you reckon you get work off it?
I always get work off it.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you got any past that you can like say like?
Yeah, last year I done it. I only had about 700 customers on Squeegee, and I got about £4,000 worth of work.
Mate, you're joking me.
No.
What, emptying gutters?
Well, yeah, because I always say I do the emptying gutters, and then I say if you want to team it with a soffit and fascia clean.
You give them a little discount.
Yeah, it's not massive, but you're better off doing both jobs.
You are, totally.
And then, but that's like, I got empty soffit and fascia clean 2 hours. Maybe 3 hours.
Right, so see when you say things like that, right? In my head, I sit there and I think to myself, put 2 people in one van. Is it worth? Would you ever have? If you're doing 4 or 5 of those jobs in a day, then yeah, it totally is, isn't it?
Yeah.
It totally makes sense.
But like, if you've got 4 vans out window cleaning, you're not going to put 2 vans out and do 2 days worth of soffit and fascia cleans, because then you're going to lose. You're going to 2 days worth of 4 vans worth of window cleaning. So you can't do that, really. Like, you need the money coming in. It's nice to have the extras, but you just got to fit them in as and when. Like, chances are they've not had it done for a year or 2 years. They can wait a couple of weeks.
Do you think this industry would benefit from like ad hoc people, where you could just say, mate, just come with me for a day, but he's got his own business? Like, you know what I mean?
Depends on how you run your business. Like, there's room for that in every industry.
That's what I mean. But do you reckon our industry would benefit from that?
It exists. It's not like it doesn't exist. You used to do it for me.
Yeah, I know.
Like, it was great for me at the time because it suited my business. It was
great for me as well, yeah.
And it's like it worked for both of us. But now you're probably in a position now where you could do with someone like that.
Yeah.
Just like on your busier days, they're starting up. They're a little bit quieter. They appreciate the extra day's work because they haven't filled it themselves. And it's like, right, at least I know I'm getting 3 days this week. Money coming in.
Makes sense.
Brilliant. Just that little bit of security. But not many people do what me and you done. And just...
What made love?
Spat in each other's arseholes. No, not many people jump.
Mate, and that's why we don't get sponsors.
This is why we're demonetized.
That's why they don't want to know us.
Not many people jump like all in, full time straight away, and hope for the best.
I think, I don't see any other way to do it though.
I'm a great believer in stress builds
pressure
foundations.
Yeah,
pressure makes diamonds. Yeah,
and also as well, like you wouldn't necessarily. How can I say this? You wouldn't necessarily take certain jumps and certain leaps, knowing that if you had your 9 to 5 at home.
Yeah.
Do you see what I mean?
I think, and Michael, I'm going to bring him up again until he quits his fucking job. Michael is a great example.
Yeah.
So he's got, how many, 500 customers?
250 customers.
250 customers, but he's earning twice as much money as he does as a firefighter.
Yeah.
but he don't want to quit being a firefighter.
Yeah.
But if he quit being a firefighter, he could double the amount of customers he's got because he works like a 3 day or something like that, doesn't he? So he'd have twice as many days to work, basically. And he would then earn 4 times as much money as he earns firefighting.
I said to it, mate, should we just make this all about him now?
I'm going to make it about him. His missus don't want him to quit work.
Apparently he's inviting us.
She doesn't want us to the wedding.
Yeah, no, apparently he wants us at the wedding. No,
Wait, play this clip.
Yeah.
Do it, kid.
No, I said to him as well. I said to him about incomes and all the rest of it. And he said, yeah, my missus can pay, like, I think he said my missus can support the house and all the rest of it. And I said, well, then...
He can support the house with just window cleaning what he's got now.
I said to take a sabbatical from work. I said, just take 6 to 8 months off.
Yeah.
I said, and then give it a go and just live off her salary. I said, I know it's not ideal and it'll put a strain on it. I said, it's only for 8 months. I said, and at the end of 8 months, then look at it. I said, because I reckon you'll be in a much better position and then you won't want to go back to it.
Yeah.
But I think you just need that jump. Do you know what I mean?
But it's very difficult to leave something. Jake done the same thing, who's been on the podcast.
Yeah?
Yeah, he was working at a school whilst he was window cleaning.
Jake from Diamond?
Yeah, didn't want to quit until he had X amount. But as soon as he did...
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, see, that's it. He honoured it.
It's like, it's a little bit because you've got more time.
Yeah.
And a little bit because...
You don't want to leave the kids.
What?
What? He worked at a school, you said.
A little bit because he's now got the pressure.
Yeah.
And it's like, right, now I need to replace what I was earning.
You need to get out of your comfort zone.
I need to replace what I was earning at that job because I've been used to. And it's the same. We was talking about this earlier. When you take on your first staff member, the only thing that changes when you take on a staff member is your 2-3 grand a month down.
Mm.
You don't all of a sudden get an influx of 2 to 3 grand a month's worth of work. Having 2 people, like that's the bit. That's the hard bit. Like the employing someone's easy, but it's the how quickly can you recoup what they're costing you? Because unless you've got like fucking tons of work sitting there waiting to be booked in, which let's face it, there's enough people in this industry.
I'm gonna play the devil's advocate here, right? And I'm gonna say, mate, I'm gonna get shot down for this. I think you could find 2 grand's worth of work to pay for an employee in that month you take him on.
Have you added 2 grand a month to your business this month? I haven't.
You haven't added 2 grand?
A month?
Yeah.
No. 2 grand a month.
So 2 grand a month. Where's my phone? Oh, it's here.
Is 117 customers roughly.
Yeah. You can't, mate. You've added 30 in 3 days.
In 3, yeah. So
117
I'm saying,
customers.
have you done it? Because I've spent 4 grand to do that.
Yeah, but
I'm not a great example.
No,
because it's.
But big man, let me land.
I've taken a 25 grand loan to get in that position.
But let me land.
That's not
right?
people aren't doing
because
that.
Another thing that we spoke about was how much time would that give you? So if I took on a member of staff now, totally you can do the windows, right?
Yeah.
I can do the ad hoc work. The ad hoc work for me is probably, if I lumped it up, is probably 1 to 2 days a week. But then he can take the windows. So that would leave me 3 to 4 days to speak and build relationships with people I've already got. And canvas, I think.
Yeah,
and then just
absolutely.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not saying I'm gonna
but you have to do that.
No, totally.
It's not like, oh, I could do that.
So you're telling me 100? Did you say 117 customers?
I think I've worked that.
What's
out.
What's that? 18 quid.
17 quid. Average. It's not because like if you get 32 quid every 8 weeks, it's only £16.50. Whatever it's £17 a month.
Mate, when you break it down like that, though, it's not hard, is it? It's not a million miles away.
It is hard to get 117 customers.
Do you think?
In a month, yeah.
In a month?
Yeah. I've only ever done, so July I finished on 106.
But don't forget, you've never canvassed.
No, but canvassing costs time.
Yeah.
And
which the employer will give you.
It's like, if you took on an employee now, you haven't got 20 days worth of window cleaning for him to have.
Yeah.
So you're going to be paying him for not working, or
canvas with me.
He comes out canvassing with you. But it's like all the thoughts that go in your back of your mind is I'm paying you.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Like he comes home at the end of the day with no work from canvassing.
Yeah, it would just piss
and
me
you're
off.
like, I've paid you for today and you've done nothing. or you send him out to do 3 jobs, but it takes him 5 hours. For whatever reason, he's just twatting about. And you go, I would have done that in an hour and a bit. It's just going to piss you off. Like, the work has to be there. Like, to a certain degree. I think.
It's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because when you break it down like that, I can't believe how... I don't want to make it sound a lot easier than what it is. I haven't got a member of staff, and I haven't, so I can't speak on it. However, I thought it'd be a lot more than that. I thought it'd be more than 117. To put it into 117, if I held a gun to your head and said, "Get me 117 customers by the end of the month, or you're dead," you'd get it.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, you would get it. You would go out canvassing, and you'd get 117, but then by 3 months after that, that's 60.
Yeah.
And it's like, you need to do that every month.
Yeah, but you've done 117 a month.
But then 3 months into you taking on this staff member, they're at full capacity.
Yeah.
And you have to start doing the windows. So then you start losing time again.
No, new
so when do you take on the new person?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But that new person, that second person, it costs you probably about $3,500 a month to put someone in, like wages, van, insurance, fuel, water, everything like that, yeah?
What's that then? What's the average? 17?
Yeah.
205.
So 2 months worth of your...
That's tasty now, isn't it?
2 months worth of your canvassing is just to pay the bills.
Yeah. And you're going to have churn on that.
And you're going to have churn on that.
Yeah.
Big churn if you're canvassing.
Big churn, my boy.
Big chungus.
You're going to lose half, aren't you, in 4 months?
Something like that, yeah. It's like you can't stop.
No, yeah, that's what I mean. It's like
if you're growing on canvassing, I think it's for life. Because as soon as you stop, like half of your month is fighting, getting back what you've lost. And then the other half of the month is adding new customers.
Yeah, but that's the only reason I said canvassing is because it's instant.
Yeah, that's what I mean, though. So it has to be instant in that form of growth.
And then you'd run leaflets.
You need those customers instantly. Yeah. Whereas if you do it when you're ready to do it, you've got a little bit more breathing room.
Yeah.
So like my ad hoc work's worth about 80k a year, and then you've got the window round. So I could probably take on another staff member now, but I would find myself with nothing to do. Well, obviously, I would go out canvassing, but I don't like canvassing.
I don't like canvassing.
I don't want to do it, and I don't want to pay for someone to do it because I don't like the churn rate. So I'm better off trying to get another 40k a year's worth of window work, because it's not like you haven't got to service 40k's worth this month. That's over the year, right?
Yeah.
So if we can get to 15, 16k a month window round, I'm going to be doing 5 or 6k of that window round and the ad hoc work. Elliot doing the rest of the windows and maybe a little bit of ad hoc. Then we take on the next person, and then that 15, 16 gets split between the two of them. So then they're both at like 80% capacity.
Yeah.
And they can both do a bit of ad hoc, which clears my time, because then like the admin starts getting bigger as well. It's like I got here at like 3 o'clock today, and I had a computer to set up. I restocked all the drinks, fridges and stuff. And then I sat on my computer.
I don't know why that made me laugh.
And then you got here about 4:30.
Yeah.
And I hadn't done anything.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
All I'd done was like email people back, book people in.
Yeah. It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
The time, yeah.
I paid for the van, sign writing. And there's things on my to-do list I still haven't done.
Yeah, I know. Me same, mate.
And it's like,
I find myself ringing people at 7 o'clock in the evening.
Yeah, it's like the admin. Yeah. The bigger you get, the more admin that
do you know
comes along as well.
Do you know what I've clocked now? Especially for me, the admin don't stop. It doesn't stop.
No.
Like, I never get my admin done, and when I do, I'll wake up to a lead or I'll wake up to something, and then if I don't do it before I jump in the shower or whilst I'm having my breakfast, I'm in the van and I'm gone. That's it then.
Yeah.
Like, someone messaged me this morning saying, "Lovely, what time will you be there tomorrow?" And that was at 8 o'clock this morning. I still haven't even opened it. I'm like, mate, I can't even pay you my mind yet. I'm busy here.
Yeah.
And that's what, like, I can't do what you, like, I know you're big on your phone and you're quick on your phone as well. Like, I've actually got to sit there and digest what someone, like, the conversation.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I know I've got it not easier, but, like, I try to keep on top of it during the day.
Yeah.
So, like, I'll stop and check my emails and delete anything that's, like, shit. So at the end of the day, all I've got is the stuff I need to reply to.
Yeah, important issue.
And then, like, the landlord come up, Silard. The landlord texts me, he emailed me yesterday or day before, just with, like, the water company name and the first invoice. But I've only just set up the standing order today.
Yeah.
So, like, you don't have to, some stuff you don't have to deal with straight away.
Yeah.
Right. And I don't sit there, like, beating myself up trying to get...
Beating yourself off?
Beating myself off. I do sit there and do that. But I don't sit there and beat myself up. But yeah, our evening date has just arrived. So should we wrap this up?
We are. I'm just going to quickly say, I'm dying to do a couple more videos and I've got some great content ready to film. But I went on holiday to Spain and I jumped in we done like a river tour and I had my GoPro with me and I jumped in the water from like 7 meters up. I got a quality video of it. But when I hit the water, the battery pack opened and it filled up with water and it just died on me. So I've sent it off to get it fixed. And it also wiped all my memory card, believe it or not.
It didn't.
Yeah, but everything was off it. The only thing that was on it is I'd done a short where I repaired a set of taps in the place I was gone.
Yeah.
And I'd done it from like taking a phone call in England to going over there. So it was quality.
That's cool, yeah.
But yeah, I lost it. But it is what it is. But I've got some great bits and pieces I want to do. So I'm still there and I want to do it. However, I'm waiting for the DJI to come back.
So, Mary, you heard it?
Yeah, so my one follower, yeah, well done. Mate, I've got 10,000 views.
I'm so glad you got that. I'm so glad you got it.
Mary, are you listening? But yeah, no, mate, yeah, it's good.
I cleaned the driveway today. Sorry to digress again. I know we're trying to wrap it up. But I cleaned the driveway today and it would have made the best video. It was so fucking weedy.
The weeds were up here, weren't they?
Yeah, it was crazy.
You still doing them for free?
No.
There's a paid one.
That was, yeah. I didn't know it was like that. That's why I didn't have my camera.
No, that's good.
I just turn up and I don't charge for how dirty they are. I just charge in the size.
No, yeah, of course, yeah.
Absolute lightsaber of a pressure washer just cuts for anything. So
I think I'm going to follow you. I'm going to get my pressure washer van mounted.
It's so much easier.
I think I'm going to follow your same setup because I was thinking to myself, I want them both tight up to the bulkhead. So I think I'm going to stand my tank the way you stood it, behind the passenger seat. Mm-hmm. And then behind the other seat, behind my seat will be the pressure washer. I'm going to work something out and I'm going to...
It's tough for you because you've got two side doors, haven't you?
Yeah, so just one would almost have to stay closed.
Yeah, you'd have to.
So just work something out. I'm going to work something out. I need to get the proper... I'm going to copy Ben Potter as well. You know, with the proper gutter clips that come down for the poles. So I need to work on the van, really. I need to give it some...
You could mount your tanks in the middle.
So I thought this.
There's dead space, really.
It mega kills it.
As long as you've got access to the side door.
The only thing that, like, it blows my mind, even at the expo, you know, the dudes, he had a fantastic stand, bloke with the power reels, and they were, like, doing a special offer. Do you remember the geezer? And he had the van there with a reel underneath, and it was a real nice setup. But it was just like an IBC in the middle of the van, and there was nothing else in the van. And I thought, it's all well and good, but you've got nothing else in here, mate.
Yeah.
Like, you ain't even got a bowl of Ubik. Like, you've got nothing. Not
yeah,
even a rag.
but so my tank will go in the middle of the vans, reels at the back door. So there'll be nothing. There'll be no space at the back doors. But
then in the side door,
both vans have got two side doors.
Yeah.
So then you'll be able to access probably a meter's worth of space at the back.
The best one who's got a van like that I've seen is G71.
Yeah, same setup.
His van's dynamite. I found it just made so much
old
sense.
van was like that as well. Do you ever see that?
I
one?
never see that.
Yeah,
one,
yeah, it was like that. It was good.
He cashed that, didn't he?
Yeah.
He wants to get back in it. I spoke to him.
Yeah. Did you go clean his windows?
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
you did.
Mate, I went and cleaned his windows, and I left half of them. Because I just.
Mate, I'm going to call him up and tell him I'm in Chelmsford now,
I couldn't
mate.
believe it. And he was like, "Oh, by the way, next time you come, can you do the other half?" And I was like, "What do you mean the other half?" I thought, I don't know. And he went, "No, the front half of the building," because I thought he was like the back half for some reason. But anyway, he's sweet. He's good as gold.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I have been Ryan.
I've been Dan.
And remember,
stay cleaning.
Well, now I've got to walk 10 metres to the camera.